Hey there, it's me, Sapphire Moonbeam. I'm going to do a general love reading for all horoscope signs. When I do private readings, the thing that I get requests for the most is a love reading. So we'll look at this in the eyes of a love reading. This first deck is my own self-published Moonbeam Magick Oracle card deck. I did 46 paintings for the cards, and I wrote a guidebook that goes with it. We're going to start out first with the healing card here. This card reminds you of the awesome power of healing. Healing is something you do for yourself, your relationships, or by sending healing to others. All healing swirls and revolves around love. Hearts, minds, souls, and spirits heal with love. Healing, loving vibrations create harmony in your life. The affirmation is, I heal myself and others by sending out harmonious, loving energy to the world. To start this in a love reading, I think talks about healing up your heart from other relationships you may have had if you're not in one now. Healing as you learn to love again, or if you're in a relationship, knowing that you water the relationship so that you both will grow. Let's pull some other cards, some more cards now for this general love reading for all horoscope signs. Let's see what else we have in store here. This is a tarot deck called the Gilded Tarot. This is you walking away from something that was quite emotional, but it doesn't serve you any longer. This is walking away definitely from something that you need to walk away from. It's taking you to new places. Our lives are constantly about change and transitions, and this card indicates there are new things to discover on that path, on that journey. Also, it's about being guided by the moon and the phases of the moon. The next full moon is coming up at the end of January. Get together your wishes, desires, and dreams and make a big wish when that moon is at the peak of its power. Let's pick some Lenormand cards now. This is the Art Nouveau Lenormand deck. I do love the art style of this deck. I'm going to pick 3 of these, and we will see how these also relate to a message for a love reading. The first card is the Anchor. The Anchor tells you not to give up hope, that being grounded, being stable, instead of perhaps having your head too high in the clouds is a good thing. It may also just be kind of about balance, but there is hope no matter what situation you are facing. Then we get the Tower. The Tower card in the Lenormand deck is about having a time period of isolation and doing some deep dives with some soul searching. And if you can imagine being at the top of that tower, once you have done more inner reflection, it helps give you a higher perspective and look at things in a brand new way. You have a broader view of a situation instead of being so close to it. Then we get the card of the House. And the House can be about your house. It could relate to matters of your family, domestic life. It definitely represents your sense of safety, sanctuary, and security. Now, what I like to do in my readings is to pull additional Lenormand cards from other decks to get a more in-depth meaning about the cards that have appeared. So, these 2 cards that came out, I wanted to pick first for the Anchor. This is saying to keep the faith. It's not only just be hopeful, but keep the faith and know that you are being guided on the journey that is for your highest good. No doubt. Let me pick a card for the Tower. This is the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, by the way. And these two cards both came out and flipped over. So the fish card is about abundance. And I feel like the fish, along with this tower, are saying that the isolation, the solitude, and the alone time helps with abundance of dreams, love, goals, and it's kind of like learning to go with the flow, which is hard sometimes. Sometimes we're this big fish in the front and we are going the opposite direction of the others, and that's okay. That's kind of like you being on your own path and not necessarily following the crowd. The next card here is the bridge. So this time period of isolation and solitude and soul searching is going to lead you somewhere and help, you reach something at the other side of that bridge, of course. Let's see what's on the other side of the bridge. Okay. Now we got the dice and the book. The dice are telling you to take a chance. Don't don't do something that's too risky, of course, but when an opportunity of abundance flows to you, take a chance with it. You'll never know until you try. The book, to me, can represent a couple of different things, really. This could be an opportunity to write a book. This could be an opportunity to go to college, go to some kind of a trade school, have some more learning. But since this is a love reading, this to me says there's a brand new chapter awaiting you. And it hasn't quite been opened yet. It's been waiting for you to be ready to take the chance, perhaps after you've done some more of that healing in the isolation of the tower. You'll know when the time is right. You'll know when it's time to set out on the new adventure and to take that step in the journey. I'm going to pull another card now from another Lenormand deck. And I don't remember the name of this one, to be honest. I want to pick a card, though, for the book. However, since it came out next to the lady, I think it's really more for this section of the card reading. We have the lady looking this direction about being hopeful and faithful, knowing that things are going to work out fine. And then we have the gentleman over here that is looking the opposite direction about taking the chance. This might also be about maybe if you are already in a relationship, you needing to get on the same page to make sure you are flowing with the same goal in mind. I'm going to pick another card, though, for the book. And we get the anchor again. That was the very first card that we got. This is knowing that things are going to be stable, knowing that there's a reason to be hopeful. And this looks like someone on a ship. So once you set sail, so to speak, and you go across the bridge, you are going to find a place to put down anchor. It could be about you and your love finding a house together. However it speaks to you, if it speaks to you at all, just make sure that you don't try to make the cards in any reading on YouTube fit your story. Take the messages that resonate, leave behind what does not. I'm going to pick a card for just a general information here about love. Just some general advice and guidance. I think it's this one. So, excuse me. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. This could be kind of the not flowing in the same direction idea. Let me pick another card with a bit of love advice. This is called the Lover's Oracle. And I think it's this top one. We get transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. I like that for sure. They're both good advice, of course. Going into a deeper level, maybe going deeper into the next chapter, discovering more about each other, and just remembering that all of it revolves around love and healing. I like this for you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. I wish you peace. I wish you love. I wish you blessings. Be well.